Today in Amarillo continues.
Welcome back, everybody. We have Haley Sparks here with us this morning, and today she's showing us some barbell lifts, and we know these are always fun. These are always fun. So we got the power clean and the squat clean, and probably something else that has to do with a barbell.
Let's go. Let's start out with some. Can you hear me okay?
I got you.
Okay.
You good.
Let's start out with some foundations here, guys. With the barbell, because I'm always bringing things like the kettlebell, the dumbbell. I even got my lifters on for you guys. Oh, yeah, real serious.
Putting in work.
Real serious. But I want to give you really applicable tips for you guys that want to start messing with the barbell. I know as a chick, I used to be kind of intimidated by the barbell when I got into the gym. I'd even show up at like 4:30 in the morning row by myself so I could just do my thing and not have anybody watch me. But you crazies know that the gym is like the busiest at 5 in the morning. Okay, so here we go, guys. Shoulder width apart. The biggest thing that you can do for yourself is start with a solid foundation. A lot of times people will come up to a barbell and they'll just grab the thing and pick it up, okay? But one of your first things that you want to do is master your setup. So before the bar even moves, your positioning matters. You want to think about having a tight core as if someone was about to come and poke it. Okay, and your toes, I almost didn't wear shoes because I wanted to show you guys, think about bear clawing that floor, because sometimes our toes, we'll curl them up in our shoe whenever we're lifting heavy or we're picking something up off the ground. But here we go. So even picking it up off the ground, I'm keeping a neutral back here. My toes are spread and my core is tight. Now, when I'm lifting, I'm keeping the bar path the same. I'm not moving around the bar, or the bar's not moving a lot around me, okay? So I'm keeping the bar path the same and I'm staying tight. What a lot of people will do is they lose tension.
I'm gonna step in front of you real quick. Sorry.
Yeah, good. So what a lot of people do is they'll lose tension when they're going down. They only control the movement up and not controlling it down.
Right.
But guys, even if we're getting sloppy on the way down, here, I'll just bring it up to the clean or the front squat. If we're getting sloppy on the way down, think of how much weight's on here, and now you're slamming it down. That's all on your back. You know?
Well, actually, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but just with that move right there, when you're doing the clean, talk about why it's important not to keep it controlled and not to jerk when you're trying to bring it up.
Yeah, exactly. And that goes along, guys, with that foundation. So you're tight already in the bottom here so that you're not yanking it like Ro was saying from the bottom, because if not, you're going to sprain a lat, back, something like that. But see how my back is neutral? I could almost put the barbell just like this in that back angle, right? So back is tight, neutral, okay? Now, same thing for the squat row, like if we're thinking about this. I'm wearing lifters so that I have good ankle mobility. I can get into depth here, you guys. All right, but if I were not to keep the same tension on the way up, then I can lose that tension and mobility and then lose the barbell completely.
Now, real quick, you made mention of lifter shoes. So with lifter shoes, they tend to be really flat at the bottom. Talk about why that's important as opposed to lifting in conventional running shoes.
Ooh, man. Okay, yeah. So this little lift here, guys, like I said, it's giving us some ankle mobility in that squat depth, right? But when we have those flat shoes, you'll see it oftentimes in deadlift. It's so that you're not rocking forward and backwards on those feet. You're really keeping that firm foundation there. So running shoes, guys, they give a lot of wiggle room because it's meant to run on like a cloud.
Meant to be flexible.
Yeah, flexible. You don't really want that. I see people squat in running shoes, and I'm over here like, they need to squat or spotter, you know?
I made the mistake one time of deadlifting in running shoes and I almost fell.
Same. You'll rock and, you know, go all over the place with your feet.
Absolutely.
So.
All right, don't go anywhere. It is 6:20 coming up on Today in Amarillo. What does your Thursday look like? We'll have a look at your forecast next. All right, Maria, thanks so much. Welcome back, everybody. We're back with Haley Sparks, and now we're talking about some quick summer meal tips for families. So, Haley, drop it on us.
Let's get it. Guys, we're going to do a series on this because we want to tap into some summer tips and stuff as well, but incorporating the kids is a whole situation. So let's talk about it and make it a little bit less stressless for you guys as well. Okay, so when you think about this responsibility piece in general, it might kind of be, like I said, a little bit overwhelming when you're thinking about including the kids. But guys, if we don't include the kids, further down the road, they're going to be in a lot of the positions that we are in when we're trying to learn how to get healthy now, right? So let's kind of reverse and try to incorporate them in a way that's not going to pull our hair out, okay? All right. This is about providing boundaries, empowering your kids, and teaching them safety. What's acceptable and unacceptable. Remember, you're the adult here, but we want them to experiment. We want them to ask questions about food and nutrition. So we're going to get everyone involved here, and some really cool ideas that I actually use with a couple of my family clients is invite the kids to hunt for different colors at the grocery store or at the farmer's market, all right? They're crazy. They want to go somewhere in there, have a partner, have, hubby go with him to look for something that is red on the grocery list, right? Yeah. Another fun way is to make them decide a color for the day. Maybe it's a red day or it's a green day to be able to focus on those kinds of foods.
Okay.
So, a red day might look like strawberries in the morning. You have some strawberries, like a fruit.
Yeah.
You might have some red bell peppers in your lunch or dinner, okay? Red potatoes. So there's other ways to make colors fun. And I actually use like a Eat the Rainbow chart, guys, that I'm going to include on my blog. So you can go and print that out and use that with your kiddos.
Yeah.
And another one is to keep track of how well you're getting all the colors in by creating a rainbow chart, which is, like I said, I'll just share it with you guys. So Monday through Sunday, you have all the different colors, and you can encourage your kids to see how many colors they can get in the week.
Yeah.
So this makes it fun for them to try to get colors into the day, and for you as well. I mean, we could all do better about getting colors in our meal.
Yeah.
And
we got about a minute. So, what's a quick, summer meal that a family can put together?
Taco Tuesdays, Stir Fry Fridays, try something new night, guys. I actually included several recipes for you guys to go and check out that only take 15 to 20 minutes.
Yeah.
But stir fries are awesome because kids can have a part of that. If they're old enough, they can chop the vegetables or something and just throw that in for you, right? Yeah. They can grind the meat with their hands if they're not old enough and just mix the seasonings in there, texture, feel, smell, those all have a part of the process.
Yeah.
But I would say Taco Tuesdays or Stir Fry Fridays are really fun and easy, and you can change up that variety.
Stir Fry Fridays,
yeah.
I like that. All right, man, I wish we could talk to you because we could talk about this all day.
All day.
All right, Haley, thanks so much. And for more of these Rebuilt Life coaching recipes and tips, head to myhighplains.com.